Okay, all right. We are going to do scenario number 5. Okay, all right. And with scenario 5, what we have are multiple spreadsheets, and these spreadsheets all have the same sheet name, so or tab name, right? Now, if you take this multiple spreadsheets, if you take multiple spreadsheets and you drag them into the Data Prep Studio, what will happen is by default, Monarch will open them as using the Microsoft Excel, the regular Excel import option. Okay, it won't even give you the option to import them as using the worksheet design. Okay, so you're going to import them this way. Sometimes, if you're at the start page, sometimes it may bring you straight to the preview stage. If you were on the prepare, it'll take you straight to prepare. All right. So here are all the sheets. You can preview them. We're not going to spend time on this, but you can check all of them, and then you can click on Open Selected. Okay, good. Now, excuse me. Now, once you've imported them here and brought them to the Prepare view, because they all have the same sheet name, Monarch will rename them. So you kind of have to go through them and figure out, hey, which is which. So if you were to click on the drop down and hover over the source name, you'll see, okay, so this one is my January. I can see January, right? So I'm going to rename it here and say 1.jan. Okay, and then let's see what's this one. Okay, this is my February file. And then, oh, whoops, I forgot to check this one. This has got to be March. And this has to be April, but let's just be sure. Yep, April. All right, there we go. So here are the 4 files. If I need to append them, if I need to stack them all up, I can highlight all of them, use one of the auto append options, assuming they all match in the same order, name and type. Okay, I do that, and I'll call this Microsoft Excel multiple files. Let's go multiple files. Now, again, if you would like to use the worksheet design, what you have to do here is you have to bring in one spreadsheet first, and then you can bring in the other. So let's take a look. So I'm going to take the January file, drag it in. It's giving me the pop-up asking me if I want to use worksheet design or regular. I'm going to use worksheet design because we've already done the regular Microsoft Excel. I click on yes. Here is the worksheet design window. I click on the sample record. I click on add columns. I click on the headers. I click on define headers, and that's it. Now I'm going to hit accept, and I'm going to leave it as just look for sheet 1. I click OK, and there's the January. Now I'm going to do the same thing and call this 1.jan. Now, do I need to do the same thing over and over again for the other files? Yes, I could, but there's a little faster way. Now that I brought in that one spreadsheet, watch this. I can just duplicate this table and call it February, but then I have to change the file because right now it's looking at the January file. I can change it. So I can just say, hey, go ahead and edit the file path. Now when I say edit the file path, I can just literally type it. So I can say, just now look for 2 February, and it'll find it. So the green check mark here tells me it found it. So I click OK, and pretty sure it found it. Yeah, there it is. So it updated to February. All right, and then I could do it again. Okay, and then I'll do March. And again, same thing, edit the file path. Now I could browse for it. So if I click on browse, okay, I would It's in my training files here. Importing spreadsheets. I want March. Okay, now just triple check. Yep, here it is. It's updated for March. And then for the last one, I'll duplicate it. And this will be April. And I'll just type this one. Okay, there it is. And then same thing, I could take all these files here and then append them together. And this will be the worksheet design. Multiple files. Okay, there it is. So again, in summary, if you have multiple spreadsheets, you can drag them all in. And if you do that, it'll default to the regular Microsoft Excel option. And if you want to use the worksheet design, you could bring one in and then duplicate it. But there's no getting around the fact that you have to bring all your files in and then start to work with them. Okay, all right, so that's it for scenario 5. We'll take a look at scenario 6 afterwards, which is a slight variation of this.